Hey, howdy there again, folks. Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you. Another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks. Sampler video series of videos I've been doing for a little while now. I go over there and try out food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff, and I talk about the stuff. I let you know all that you need to know about the potentially wonderful and amazing world of food and drinks that I've consumed by me, and then I talk about to you. That's what the show is about. While I'm doing so, today I'm in my truck. Sometimes I'm in my truck, sometimes in my house. Today I'm in my truck. While I'm doing so, I usually wear cool shirts, or at least maybe 50% of the time. Depends, usually sometimes I wear work stuff, which isn't very cool. Today, though, wearing a definitely cool shirt, a band called Central Disorder. Excellent band out of Illinois. If you're into metal, check them out, they're really good. All their stuff is available on all the platforms. I got my stuff off Bandcamp, so hooray Bandcamp! Fuck you, Spotify. But anyway, so yeah, I do this show, been doing it for a while now. I already said that, but, you know, hopefully, I don't know exactly what people get out of my reviews, but hopefully it's something beneficial to them. And to that effect, recently, I did a review for Subway's honey mustard rotisserie style chicken sandwich, or chicken sub, or whatever the hell you want to call it. And someone had commented and had a fan request. That person, I believe their name was Lindsay. And they commented the effect, they're like, hey, I've got a fan request. Would you be willing? And by the way, folks, yes, yeah, as long as it's something that's like reasonable and isn't going to cost me a shit ton of money or something, because I don't make any money off of doing this, by all means, you know, if you have a fan request, it's fantastic. I've done at least one other one. I did Hint Water a while back. Go watch that video. But anyway, what did Lindsay want to see me try? Well, folks, boom! We got Beyond Fried Chicken from KFC. You can see it's got kernel on it. For those uninitiated with the whole Beyond stuff and everything, it's basically plant-based, like, substitute meat. So it's plant stuff that's trying to fool you into thinking that it's meat. It just is. I mean, that's, you know, because you could go over there and just call these, like, plant nuggets. Wouldn't be as appetizing, but then also be more honest. I've always had a weird relationship with, like, the Beyond stuff and everything, and, you know, because I am in no way opposed to it. I am perfectly fine with it existing if you enjoy it. I had one of my friend's wives, you know, she likes to eat it since she doesn't eat a lot of meat. That's great. It's just, it's always this weird thing because it's like, it's, you know, it's that thing where it's like, well, it's meat, but I mean, it's not. But it's not. And it's like, it's not. Just, we need to go over there and work. We need to come up with a workaround with this whole thing. Because otherwise, we're going to go over there, we're going to keep having fucking man-child like Pierce Morgan over there flipping his shit every time. You know, how does that guy go about his fucking life? I mean, poorly, I would imagine. But god damn it, like if that's going to fucking go over there and ruin your day, that this type of stuff exists, oh my god. I need your life, dude. Seriously. If that is the worst of your problems, oh, we should all be so lucky. I hate that guy. He's such an asshat. Anyway. So, yeah. That's what this is. And you can see, they're little plant nuggets. I also got some macaroni and cheese. So if these suck, I'll have something I like. And these have been a thing right now at the time I'm doing this. They've sparked a whole meme where basically it's a bunch of pictures of them with like a cross section cut out. And it's like, oh, it looks like you guys fried up some erasers. I'm not going to lie. Kind of did. Maybe KFC. I think you could have done better. I'm just saying on that mark. Because if you're gonna go over there, I mean, I don't want to call it swindling, but you know, if we're all gonna go in with the not the lie, but you know, just go all in on it. Just be like, whatever. So I got some nuggets. Try some nuggets. I've also got some KFC sauce. I'm going to try one just by itself, completely there, and then we're going to see how it pairs with the sauce. Also got some Mountain Dew Lightning for drinking purposes. I really hope at some point in time, like how Baja Blast used to be Taco Bell exclusive, I hope we eventually get Lightning as like a regular flavor. That would be nice. And yes, by the way, to anybody who might see this and suggest it, I'm aware that Mountain Dew is doing like hard ciders, or not hard seltzers, like versions of their stuff. At some point in time, I'll probably try them. Anyway, let's try a nugget. I like chicken nuggets as a general thing. I've done other chicken nugget videos. I did one for Popeyes, and I did one for Arby's. Go watch those videos. You know what? Thinking about it now, I've done a lot of chicken sandwich videos. I'm surprised nobody has done like a proper, like beyond chicken sandwich. Like, I'm sure that there's stuff out there, but like nobody has really tossed like a proper competitor into the chicken sandwich wars that have been going on with a Beyond product or any other type of like meat substitute product. It's eaten. It smells somewhat nuggety. Herbs and spices save me. You know what? That's not bad, honestly. And here's the thing. Again, going with the whole, like, the eraser thing and everything, the meme. What they should have done is just have somebody bite out of the goddamn nugget. Because look at that. That looks like proper nugget for the most part. I mean, you know, it's maybe a bit more condensed than, you know, you'd normally see. But, like, I mean, if I were just going at it, and I saw that, I would not be over there and be like, brr. Well, clearly I'd just be like, well, it's a very condensed nugget. So, but it's not bad, honestly. Now the question is, how much of that is the breading and the herbs and spices versus the actual chicken? I would say it is probably 85 to 90% the herbs and spices, 10% the Beyond Meat. Because it tastes okay, but then it's coated in KFC stuff. KFC stuff tastes good. So really all it's doing, for the most part, is just adding a texture. It's just there so you're not just eating fried breading. It doesn't taste particularly chickeny, though. That's the thing. If you go over, if you have Popeyes or, you're tasting some chicken. This, I'm not saying there's no added flavor from it. It's definitely the breading doing most of the work. Now here's the thing. As a chicken nugget, where does that leave it? It's not a particularly great chicken nugget, but because it does have those KFC spices, I mean, if you like KFC, it actually does taste pretty good. I would honestly say it's definitely better than like some low-grade nuggets, okay? Like a place that's not really known for their nuggets. Burger King doesn't have the best nuggets, I'm just saying. It's probably about on par with that kind of thing. But it's, at the same time, like, is it going to go over there and, like, challenge some proper nuggets? No, I don't personally think so. But is it a reasonable facsimile? Because ultimately that's what it's trying to do. And I would say yes. I would just say that it, I guess this technically is what it is. The whole thing comes together feeling very processed. It does have an okay texture, but at the same time, it's maybe a bit denser than I would like from like a proper chicken nugget. Again, going to Popeyes or even going to Arby's. They've got some solid chicken nuggets now. Even McDonald's. I mean, they're the home of the McNuggets. With that stuff, it's there's definitely a level of authenticity that comes through that this is missing. But again, if no one told me and I were just eating them just to eat them, I would just assume that they were like some, maybe not the best, but not untasty processed nuggets. That's the thing. That really is what it comes down to for me. We're going to still try the one with the sauce, but I mean, like, for being, and they're dense too, seriously. They've got some heft to them. Like I said, for being what they are, yeah, they're but again, they're not the best nuggets. I do love me some KFC sauce. Because, yeah, when you bite into it, it's much denser than a proper nugget. You bite in, it's like, before it gives itself up. Yeah, I mean, it... largely the same experience as the previous one, but now there's sauce involved. Yeah, and it doesn't... although, you can see it does have some sort of, like, kind of a fibrous nature to it. It doesn't, like, really tear away like proper chicken does. You're definitely biting into it and, like, sinking a piece out of it. Like, if you were to go over there and, like, take a knife and cut Jell-O, that's kind of what it is. You're not really getting, like, a proper tearing that you would from... So, I mean, with the sauce, it's honestly no better or worse. It's just whether or not you like KFC sauce. Because that's really all it did. I wouldn't say it paired with it all that well, but I also wouldn't say that it didn't pair with it all that well. Because the Beyond Meat itself is fairly neutral in the whole thing. So, if you like the KFC herbs and spices with some KFC sauce, pretty much what you're getting. So, yeah. That's going to do it for that, I guess. Yeah, I mean, would I recommend them? If you're somebody who this is marketed to, somebody who wants to be able to go to a fast food place, maybe with friends or family or whatever, and you want to have that option, maybe now to be fair, I don't know about the vegan stuff or like, I don't know where this stuff falls on that scale. So do your own research on that. I don't want to go over there and send somebody down a wrong path. But if you are one of those people where, like I said, maybe you're just not into eating meat or whatever, it's a perfectly fine option. It's not bad tasting for what it is. It's not, if you're somebody who's not into it, but like maybe for some reason you just want to try it, feel free to try it, of course. But is it a reasonable substitute for the proper stuff? If what you want is the proper stuff, then no. It's just not. It's not like super far off or anything like that, but it doesn't taste like a proper high quality nugget. It just doesn't. It doesn't have the, the real chickeny flavor. Like I said, it's more dense, it's more processed. So it just, I mean, it's not bad. And like I said, I think it's, for what, I'm definitely not the person they're marketing this stuff to. But if you are someone who is, yeah, sure. It's, like I said, it didn't taste bad or anything. I will eat the rest of them. So take it for what it is. And I really do think that's what it comes down to. With all this stuff. With, the black bean burgers and all that stuff. It's there as an alternative. I don't think it's not trying too hard to fool anybody. We're all in on it. It's just whether or not it's your jam. If you're the target audience for it, then, you probably already have your favorite versions of it and different things and stuff. For me, being someone who's just an outsider who's just trying it, it wasn't offensive. It tasted all right, but, it would definitely not be something that would switch me over, to eating the plant-based stuff. So, anyway, folks, that's going to do it for me. 5 things before I get out of here real quick. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of your week, magnanimous rest of your month, stupendous rest of your year. If you could go over there and have yourselves a beyond rest of your life, which would be a little bit weird, but if you're into that thing, then good for you. Yeah, sure, why not? That was a weak one, but we're going to roll with it. And folks, final 2 things for me. Number 1, try to bring some positivity in the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated, even if it doesn't always feel like it. But what you do if you can't do it all the time? I know I can't do it all the time sometimes. Well, here's what you do, folks. You try not to be an asshole. Emphasis on try. You're going to fail sometimes. It's going to happen. But make the effort. Mitigate the level of assholishness in your life. I think it's pretty doable. Very final thing, folks. Do the thing. Do the thing. For that, I got caught in my throat a little bit. Do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to do. Go out there and, maybe you're going to come up with the best damn plant-based chicken nuggets, this side of the Mississippi. I don't know. If that's your aspiration, go on and do it. Or, maybe don't do that. If you don't want to do that, I'm not trying to rope you into anything. Redecorate your kitchen. Bye.